Hey everyone, it's Keely here for Soy and Shea, and thank you for joining me for today's video. I know I am sitting in my crafty sewing room, but we are going to be making a soap today. I just forgot to film the intro while I was down at the shop. The soap that I'm going to be showing making today is a new one in the Clay-Tanicals range, which is a new range of soaps that I have launched, which focuses on using clays and botanicals to colour the soap and essential oils to scent them. And this one is called Lemon, Honey and Turmeric. So as the name suggests, I have used a lemon essential oil, which has been anchored with a little bit of Litsea Cubeba, and then we're using some turmeric to get a beautiful golden yellow, and of course turmeric and honey just go really well together, and that honey is going to add a beautiful bubbly lather to this soap. So let's go and check out how I make my lemon, honey and turmeric Clay-Tanicals soap. Alright, so let's get on with making this soap. I've got my oils and live water down to room temperature. We are going to be keeping this one very, very basic. I am basically just making this into one colour, adding in some honey, some turmeric and my essential oil blend. I've just poured in the live water, so we're going to give that a bit of a mix. Now I've just brought that to emulsion, and what I'm going to do is add in my turmeric powder. I've got about 10 grams in here, so we'll see what sort of colour I get. Alright, next thing I'm going to add in is my honey, and I have just warmed it up a little bit because I find that that helps to really incorporate it. Now this does accelerate chase a little bit because of all of the sugars, but we'll see how it goes. As I said, it's a very, very simple soap, and my fragrant or my essential oil blend might actually loosen it up. Let's get all of that honey out of here and into the soap. And then in with my essential oil blend, I have got some Litsea Cubeba and some lemon. I use the Litsea Cubeba, or Mei Shang as it's also known as, to work as an anchoring for that lemon essential oil, and it also just really brightens it. As I hope that essential oil blend did thin this out, so that's going to give me time to pour it. We'll see what happens. My Clay-Tanicals soap range, I'm kind of keeping really simple, so I'm not doing any fancy tops, but if it allows, I would do a mini spoon top. I think this one's just going to be too fluid for that sort of thing, so this one is likely to be a nice flat top. Alright, let's grab a mold and we're going to pour our soap into this one. Getting a little bit fancy with the camera here, and I'm using the auto tracking just so you can see a lot more of me actually doing that pour. Hopefully it works and doesn't make anyone feel sick. Let's get this all poured in. As I said, very, very simple soap. No extra colouring, swirling or anything like that. We're really going to let the turmeric and honey be the stars of this one. Alright, now I'm just going to very gently move my mould because this is extremely fluid, and I have actually worked out my tables have got a bit of a dip in the middle of them, which is why I have so much trouble with getting nice level soap. So we'll just pop something under there just to level it out. I'm then going to scrape my bucket out of here, pour it in, and I think I'm just going to leave this one as a flat top on here because it is really, really super fluid. Honey should have actually accelerated this, but that essential oil blend, and it was just lemon and Litsea Cubeba in here, has really, really thinned it out, which is nice because it means I can get a nice looking even bar of soap. It's not often I get one that's you know, nice and even on all sides. Let me get this one scraped out. Alright, so I was going to leave the top on this one plain as I was saying, but I decided that all the little dribble marks from getting as much of the soap out the buckets as possible onto the top of this were just going to play with my mind. So I decided I may as well just put some more markings on. So I've grabbed a stainless steel teaspoon. I didn't want to be able to say that. And I'm just putting a couple of sort of divots on the top, not too much, because I want to try and keep these soaps fairly flat, level, plain sort of thing. But just thought, well, to hide all my dribbly marks, let's do this. So now that I have done the top, last one done, I'm going to leave this one set up overnight. We'll be back tomorrow and we'll see what colour this turmeric has gone when we cut it open. Alright, so we're back to cut into our lemon, honey and turmeric soap, and it smells really, really nice. The lemon has held really well with thanks to that Meishang or Litsea Cubeba. My end is a little bit soft on this one, so we'll see how we go, but it has been over 24 hours since I made it, so it should be right to cut. I'm loving the colour that it has gone now. It's going to be very, very simple on the inside, but I know you'll shout at me if I don't show you the cutting. So, thunk goes Ida. We'll get that end piece out the way, and it's come up a beautiful, rich golden colour, which is really going to suit that sort of honey theme. Now, because I did put my turmeric straight into the soap without actually doing an oil infusion, you can see we've got lots of tiny little speckles from off that turmeric, but I really like the effect that that gives, especially in such a plain and simple soap. It just adds that little bit of extra interest to it. Now I'm suspecting that the colour, that this really nice bright colour on the inside, is going to come into this sort of paler colour that you can see on the outside there as it sits and cures. So there it is, one of the Clay-Tanicals soaps, which we'll be calling Lemon, Honey and Turmeric. It is about to head off to the cure rack and should be available towards the end of February. So thank you so much for coming along with me as I made this soap. If you enjoyed it, why not leave a comment down below, and until the next video comes out, I hope you have a good one and I will see you then. Bye.